Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of the Library Marketing Show. I'm Angela Hursh from superlibrarymarketing.com, and today we're going to do social media updates for libraries. It's the last Wednesday of the month. Before we do that, I want to remind you that you can suggest a topic for a future episode of the show down in the comments of this video or by going to superlibrarymarketing.com and clicking on the Library Marketing Show tab. You can also nominate for someone for Kudos there. We'll give those kudos away later in this episode. First, let's get into what you need to know about social media today for your library. So the first story that I have to share with you is pretty darn exciting. Instagram has added a very new and easy way for you to engage with viewers on your stories. That's right, you can like a story now. It's such a simple update, but I think it's really going to have a big impact on all of those libraries that are creating Instagram stories right now. Your viewers are going to be able to like your stories. You should ask them to do so that you can increase your engagement. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Great news for those of us working on Instagram. The second piece of news is kind of interesting, and I'm not really sure how I feel about this, but let me just explain it. So a lot of the social media platforms right now are playing around with the notion of having variable speeds on their video. So when you upload a video to Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, you can play it at a different speed than at which you have the person who created the video intended it to be played. So Twitter is testing this right now. Right now only for Android users and web users, but they have a way for people to control the playback speed. I'm going to put a link to this story and the one about Instagram down in the description of this video just so you can see what it looks like. I'm not a big fan of the video playback speed variable because I think it's going to decrease engagement for folks who are watching your videos on Twitter. So I just wanted to alert you to this so you can keep an eye on it and think about how variable speed might affect the videos that your library is creating. Or if you're creating videos, do you want to put them on Twitter because people have that option to change the speed? Again, it's only for Android and web users, but it's something that you need to be thinking about as you're doing your social media strategy and planning for the year, I guess, for the next month maybe with social media, who knows. The third piece of news I wanted to share with you is that Pinterest has said that they continue to see a slide in the number of active users on their platform. They are blaming COVID lockdowns for this. I don't particularly know that I believe that, but I bring it up because I know there are some libraries who are promoting their library on Pinterest. And if your library has limited time and resources, you may want to reconsider, especially on a platform that's not performing so great overall. I'm going to put a link down to this story in the show description so that you can read more about it. And I'm curious what you think. Is your library promoting on Pinterest, and are you nervous when you see that a particular social media platform is seeing a decrease in active users? Let me know down in the comments. Those are the top 3 headlines for this month. Again, superlibrarymarketing.com is my website and where you can suggest a topic for a future episode or nominate someone for Kudos. And Kudos today goes to the Clayton County Library System. They got some great media coverage, like an entire package. They are using VR at the library to train people for jobs like an electrician, a plumber, a roofer, those kinds of things in this time of COVID. And one of their local TV stations in Atlanta did a fantastic piece, interviewed the director, interviewed one of the librarians who's really active on Instagram. I will put her handle down in the show description as well as a link to this particular piece. I just want to give them a thumbs up because it is really rare that a library gets great news coverage in this format. So good job, Clayton County. All right, that's it for today's episode. I really appreciate you coming every week and watching these videos. Please like this video. Give me a comment if there's something you want to contribute to the conversation. Share this video with folks working in libraries. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.